What's going on, ninjas? Brandon, Bryan Dykeman. Hello, hello.
Morning, morning.
Good morning. Ooh, Anthony's on here. All right, now it's a party.
Yeah,
What's going on, man?
nothing much. Trying to get some organizing done. I had a nightmare week, and truck's all messed up. Yeah, no, yesterday finished up a few installs that I sold earlier in the week, so pretty good so far. Nice.
Nice. What are you at for the week?
Uh, I am sitting at give me a second here. I haven't even had time to look at my numbers at all this week. Oh, that's last week. Week to date. 27,000. There's another 16 on there that is going to pop up once I close out the financing stuff.
Nice, dude. That's like exactly what I'm at for the week.
Yeah, but I got 86% conversion rate.
Sure.
I only one call didn't sell anything, so that's good. But I've been selling breathe easies all week and stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. Or at least being able to work it down to, just a little base hit type thing, small repair, get a new customer. So, yeah, pretty happy about that so far. Average job opportunity is 3,952. I just got to keep this up next week.
Did you hear what I said? It cut out for me.
Uh, yeah, my bad. What didn't you hear?
I just said how far along on your certification are you?
Not super far. I've got a good amount of videos posted, but I haven't really been digging into it much lately. So it's been a few weeks since I posted any videos, so I need to get back to it. I just bunch of stuff. I just bought a house. Families
Nice.
just moved.
Congratulations.
Yeah, but family just moved into town. I hadn't seen them for about 6 months because I relocated us to Texas and I went ahead in my RV. So
Nice.
it's been kind of hectic. I just pretty much got my kids and wife back and stuff. So I've been trying to spend time, make up for lost time with them.
Yep, yep.
But yeah. I mean, there's no excuse. I mean, I guess I've just been lazy. So I'm posting the videos.
Okay, cool. How far along on your certification are you? Are you out of phase one? Have you at least done expo yet?
I have done expo. I've done a few of the pitches and stuff like that. Yeah. I think I did I did the s-
So
the
so
surge.
it would go the greeting.
Yeah, I need to do the greeting. I skipped ahead on some of that stuff because in the meeting they had me wing it or on certain things. So yeah, I think it was like the fan pit, the a few of the pitches, the fan pitch and the surge protection, something
Got
like
it.
that. But yeah, I got to get back. I got to dig back into it. Yeah. So I'm not that far. I am out of that phase one though. I just need to get started on the greeting.
Okay. How far into the greeting?
I could probably do like a watermelon version of it. I mean, I do it every day.
Shit, let's do it.
Okay. Let's give it a shot here. Um, so where are we starting? Knock on the door.
Yeah, go ahead and knock
Here,
on my door.
I'm here to do your AC today.
Okay, come on in. It's If you go around the back, it's right outside.
I usually start inside.
Oh, okay.
And as a point of clarification, I'm here to do your $129 tune-up today for $69. That means I'm going to go through your entire system with a fine-tooth comb. If I come across any deficiencies or concerns with your system, would you like me to bring it to your attention, or do you want me to keep it to myself?
Go ahead and keep it to yourself.
Oh, why is that?
I just let's just clean it up and that's it.
So you just want me to do a basic maintenance, and we could leave it at that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, okay, we could do that.
Thank you.
Show me your thermostat. Oh, do you mind if we use your countertop here, to fill out some paperwork?
Yeah, sure. It's right there.
Just fill out these top three lines, please.
Okay.
And they told you about the $69 dispatch fee.
Uh, no, they didn't tell me about that, but that's okay. Don't worry about that.
Okay. Yeah, we'll sign here for your maintenance.
All right. There you go.
Please show me to the thermostat.
It's right there.
Do you mind if I turn it on?
By all means, do what you got to do.
They could tell a lot about a system by how it sounds when it runs. Can you show me to the air conditioner, please?
Right over there.
Okay. Take note of the model and serial number. Can you show me to the indoor system, please?
It's right over there.
Okay. And then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Yeah, get to work from there. I mean, that's, I guess, the general part of the greeting, unless I'm missing something major.
So you did pretty good. You were trying to follow the script like to the T, like to the best
Yeah.
of your ability.
Yeah.
But, I was throwing curveballs at you, and I was doing
Yeah.
that on purpose.
You threw a curveball at me. So at that point,
I was doing that on purpose because not every, I mean, you're gonna get that, right? Like
I've had it,
people
I've
are
had
gonna
it
do that
happen
to you in the
once.
field.
Yeah. I've had it
Um,
happen once, but those are the ones that usually buy stuff
Yeah.
in
Oh,
my,
for sure.
in
For
my
sure.
experience.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times that people have been like, I'm not buying anything today. Like, no matter what, like, just here, like, just like that's it. And then they still, they do buy. But, um, like I said, I could tell that you were trying to stick to the script to a T, but you have to be able to throw in your own curveballs if need be.
Yeah.
And like, for instance, you had told me, you could tell a lot about a system by the way it sounds, but like I didn't ask you anything, you know? I just
Yeah.
so just I hope that you're not doing that in person. But
Yeah.
anyways, no, that was a really good job, dude. That was really good.
I missed
Um,
the time restrictions,
you did miss the time constrictions. I was gonna tell you that. But other than that,
and I didn't ask if it's okay if I deliver 5-star service either.
no,
So
you did not. You did not
yeah.
ask me that. But that's okay. You're at least I mean, you're in the hot seat right now. So I'm
Yeah.
super proud of you, bro. You always come on here and you speak more than anybody else, and your results seem to show that. So that's badass, bro, and it's good for you. I'm really
Yeah.
proud of you.
Yeah. I'm trying to make some money, man. I
Yeah,
need
man. Have
I need
you
to be
have you
better.
been making more money?
Uh I've been doing a little bit before this. I was really good at like just flipping leads to a comfort advisor, but I was never good at selling, if that makes sense. So
It does.
before I came to this company, I mean the culture there was just lead flip, lead flip, lead flip, and you're gonna any like sub like 10-year-old systems, the younger it is, the less time you're spending on that maintenance, and you're just trying to get to your next you know flip opportunity, right? So that,
Mhm.
I mean, that's how that was the culture there. And I always thought I was great until I actually got in a position to where I needed to be on 100% commission and actually make some sales. So this has helped me a lot with that, because prior to that, I really had no sales system. I was just winging it. So this helps me
Yeah.
with like having a prioritized list, having that mandatory section, and just straight up telling them this is the mandatory stuff. Uh, we don't really have a choice on that, so that's a done deal. Most people don't question anything, and if they pick something, a lot of the time they pick that mandatory spot. You know.
Yeah.
So for me now, if I don't make a sale, I'm like reflecting on it because I obviously did
Dude,
something.
it bothers the shit out
Yeah,
of you, doesn't
I
it? You're
did.
like,
I did.
what did I do wrong?
Yeah, I had to have done something wrong.
Yeah,
Or I
I'm
didn't
the
build a
same
need
exact
somewhere.
way, dude. It'll eat at me. It'll eat at me. Like if I don't close a sale, like what the hell did I do wrong? What could I do differently? Like there's few exceptions where because you're not everybody's gonna buy from you, right?
Yeah,
There are gonna be what we call like tire kickers, or people who like were never gonna buy from you at all. Like I don't know, maybe they had some sort of ulterior motive. I had a client just yesterday call in, and he he literally was just calling so that I could tell him that his plumber was too expensive, but I didn't know that, and so I'm talking to him over the phone. He's sending me photos. Um, I actually gave him a price over the phone, and I ended up being cheaper than his plumber. Now, at the time, I didn't even know that he had a plumber already there.
yeah.
I gave him a price over the phone, and he took that and he was just using it to give it to his plumber that was like literally on the other side of his house and say, "Oh, I just had another plumber give me a price over the phone. You're way too expensive." You know what I mean? So there's people with ulterior motives,
Yeah,
or just tire kickers, or just like you're not going to be able to sell to everybody. I
yeah,
mean, you'll be able to sell damn near to everyone, but you're not going to hit 100% closing rate. I mean, unless you're Gene Slade himself, but. Um, Anyways, dude, you're killing it, and I'm super proud of you. Just keep doing the work. I'm an example of, and so are you, of when you put in the work, you're gonna see results. You know what I mean? So just keep on doing what you're doing. Don't give up, and I expect to see a lot more out of you. Okay?
yes, sir. Thank you.
Cool. All right. All right. Looks like Gene just got on. We'll give him a minute. Brian Dykman. Hello.
You're muted.
I'm muted.
No, I was. Sorry about that.
Hey, what's up, Brian?
What's going on?
Um, I saw that you had. Did you delete your videos off of the Facebook group?
The failed ones, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Um, it's been here in the Carolinas, it's been 98 degrees, real feel in the 110 range. So been slacking a little bit on getting those videos up. I am taking this weekend off though, so I'll make a lot of headway then. My first weekend off in quite some time, so
Okay, cool. Well, just when you post them, tag me in it, and I'll be sure to grade them as soon as I can. I'm actually leaving for vacation right after this Zoom meeting, but I'll be
okay,
on Facebook. So
cool.
cool. All right, Gene.
What's up, dog?
How are you? How was your birthday?
It was great, man. Didn't do a whole lot, just chill. It was good.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
what do we got going on this morning, y'all? Anybody got any questions or success stories they want to share?
I got an interesting one from yesterday.
All right.
Went out to a customer, it was an existing customer. We'd done their downstairs system. And when I went out and their upstairs had gone out. They purchased a house 9 years ago. And that system was put in right before that, just out of warranty. February, the warranty expired. And so I get to looking through everything. And it was a 3-ton, 18-seer train system they had that went out. And so when I was going through, and I noticed that I did my load calculation, came up 2.5 tons, had 2.5 tons worth of return airflow. Uh, and so I brought it to his attention. I was like, listen, man, this thing went out because, you know, these systems only come in full ton sizes. So they went to the 3, but they didn't accommodate for airflow. So threw a media filter on it, enlarged the flex, the high flow filter grill, media filter, just adding to the ticket. Explained to him that, he had a variable speed. So really, you don't want to go backwards from that because you'll notice the difference. So I presented him 14, 15, 16 series options with the extras. Right away, I got a bite on the 16 series. Real quick in and out call, 21.4, I think I sold it for.
Nice. So, what was the key in making that sale to you?
I believe the key was the fact that the airflow, the reason you didn't get the life out of this is because, it's a high efficiency system. So it only comes in those full ton sizes, but they didn't accommodate for that. So by getting you right on the airflow, you're going to get a much longer life out of this new system. It's all about the proper install.
Beautiful. So, you ready for a little test?
Absolutely.
There, get my microphone back in front of me. So let's imagine that I'm out at your house and you just quoted me a new system and it's 25 grand or something like that. And I tell you, I need to think about it. What are you going to say?
Can I ask what you need to think about?
Can you ask? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the whole thing.
Can you be a little more specific? What exactly are you uncertain of?
Well, I'm not necessarily uncertain, but we've made snap decisions in the past and we've lived to regret them. So we just like to think about things and sleep on them.
I understand that. I tend to do the same thing. Uh, Now, that being said, I would like to point out real quick that we do have this 100% money back guarantee, which essentially gives you an entire year to think about it.
What do you mean?
I mean, if you're not satisfied for any reason in the first year, you can turn in the equipment and get every single penny back in your pocket. No questions asked.
Got it.
Um, so when you say you need to think about it, um, typically that means one of three things, right? You either not trusting the company or our services. Um, you literally cannot afford it, which I understand is a lot of money. Most people don't have this kind of money laying around, or um, you're just not comfortable in general. So, can I ask which one of those things it might be that's you have to think about?
Well, it sure is a lot of money.
Right. I understand. Uh, do you see the value behind it?
This is not the industry that I'm in, so I don't really know what that would mean.
Okay, so everything we just talked about and covered, what questions do you have about any of that?
Not really. Any questions right at this moment in time? I'm sure that some stuff will come up.
Okay, that's fair. So it seems like the money part's holding you up. Now, if we're
Well, yeah, I mean,
lifting,
if it were free, I would just get it, right?
yeah, yeah, certainly. Um, I get that a lot, right? It's a crazy world we're in these days. So, Gene, let me ask you, where in your weekly budget what do you think you can afford?
Oh, I'm not saying that I can't afford it.
Okay. So price isn't the problem here. Is there anything that you're not feeling comfortable with about the company or about our operations or um, how we
No,
can
you
interact?
guys. I mean, you guys seem like good people, and you came out here and you're very, very thorough. I see your trucks all over the place.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just not very clear on what you're not feeling comfortable with because if you're telling me you need to think about it, I feel it makes me think that you're not comfortable with something.
I guess if I was completely comfortable right now, I would just go ahead and pull the trigger.
Okay. What can we do to get you there?
Do something with the price.
Do something with the price? Certainly. So I know we had this air scrubber on here. We had the air filtration system. Those are some options. We can start removing some of those and get that price down for you.
Oh, I don't want that. Just a better price. How about that?
Just a better price. Now, I'm all about giving the best price. I want to help everybody the best I can. That being said, we know a couple of things. Fast isn't, or cheap isn't good, and good isn't cheap,
Okay.
right? Now, do you value the um, quality of this type of job over the price tag?
Well, I think that everybody wants quality.
Hmm. Would you say it's fair to say that you get what you pay for?
Most of the time.
Yeah. Have you ever bought anything, off like Wish.com or something, and it was real cheap, got a real good deal on it, and then it shows up to your house and it's a quarter of the size you thought it was, or it didn't perform like you thought it would, or anything like that?
Man, Amazon's famous for that. Every time my wife buys something off Amazon, we're like, I hope that it shows up and it actually is what we think it is, not some little hacked version, right?
Exactly, exactly. And that's the same thing that we're looking at here, right? You can find a cheaper price, absolutely. I'll tell you, I'm not the cheapest guy in town, but same thing, you get what you pay for at the end of the day. Do you, would you like this system to last you 5 or 6 years, or would you like the system to last you 15 to 20?
I think that that's a pretty no-brainer question.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Um, that being said, I've been doing this a long time, and those real cheap prices, I can't tell you how many times I've come across it where they're getting 4 to 5 years. There's no permits pulled, it's not inspected, it's not registered, so there's no warranties. Um, so as far as that, I can give you a 5% senior discount. I can do that. And you also said that your past husband was in the military, correct?
Yep.
Okay. I will give you a 5% military discount as well.
A lot of times that will pull people and make them do something if they're just looking to negotiate, right?
Yeah.
So, couple things that I have questions about. When I shared with you that I wanted to think about it, and this is a real granular nitpicky thing, guys. You said that you said I would like, and then you explained to me what it was that you would like to talk about or do. One of the things that I have on my list of words to eliminate are I need, I want, you need. I'd like, right? Those types of things.
Awesome video.
Right? Client doesn't care what we need or what we want. And that's something that's difficult to break, a habit
Yeah.
that's difficult to break sometimes. So just something to point out, we might want to eliminate, what we would like to do. Secondly, when you asked me if I saw the value, what do you think value means to an average person?
Well, so this is obviously followed up after my presentation.
Mm-hmm.
And so my presentation is very thorough, right? Like I
Yeah,
said, it's about going through the airflow. I like to have my little toolkit with my tangibles
sure.
and showing them those kind of things. And so that's what I mean with the value, like
Define value for me.
everything that we're putting into the job to protect you, protect your investment, uh, make sure, you're going to get the life out of the system.
If we asked an average human being to define the word value, what do you think they would say?
Cost versus benefits gained, essentially.
Isn't it weird that it's even kind of difficult for us sitting here right now to come up with what value means?
Yeah.
And isn't it crazy how, as an industry, the sales industry, we're constantly talking about building value, but who really knows what the hell that means? I think building value is overrated. And that's why I prefer to work so hard on establishing a need, because once the client comes to their own conclusion that something needs to be done, good
Yeah.
luck stopping them from buying.
Right.
I just think it's an overused term. Not necessarily saying that I would never, ever, ever say it, or that you shouldn't. But when we're asking a question, if you see the value in something, I think we might want to we got to figure out a different way to ask that. How would you ask that if we were going to ask that differently?
I suppose that's good. And I'm sorry, I'm a little sidetracked. I just got back from a haircut, and I got a 10 o'clock appointment an hour away. So I'm trying to fill out my paperwork and do this all at once. So
You're
I'm
good.
not exactly on my game this morning, Gene. I
It's okay.
apologize about that.
It's no problem, bro.
But yeah, no. So I think a different way to really get that question across without presenting like that is there anything that we covered that you don't feel comfortable about?
That you feel is overkill or unnecessary?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely a good way to say it. The only other way that I could think really right at this second to talk about value is, look, from a value perspective, do you feel like it's worth it? Do you feel like it's worth the money? Do you think there's enough in here for you for that amount of money? The other thing is, we're not the cheapest guy in town. Boy, that makes me want to go get other quotes. It really does. And I used to say, for what we do, we are the cheapest in town.
I actually used that the other day. They said something along the lines of, the price
Yep.
objection, right? And I said, well, when you boil it down, I am actually your cheapest option. And they're like, no, you're not. I said, no, if you look at it, at the end of the day, you have your purchase price and then you have your total cost of ownership.
Right.
And when you start looking at purchase price versus cost of ownership, at the end of the day, I'm going to be a lot cheaper.
So let's roll through our process real quick I want to think about it. So the first thing that we're going to do when somebody says, I want to think about it, is what, Anthony?
You're going to say, yeah, you're going to agree with them and then ask them if there's anything on the list that's overkill or unnecessary.
Remember when I talked about getting stuck like a deer in the headlights and what we do if we need more time?
You want to think about it?
There we go. I just mirror them back. What is that going to accomplish?
It's going to give me some time, and it's also going to put them in a position to where they feel like they need to explain why they need to think about it, which could help reveal the real objection.
Yeah, Bryan, I want to think about it a real objection?
No.
What is it?
It's price objection.
It's a smoke screen.
Yeah, always.
Right? It's either the money, or they're not comfortable with you, or they don't even feel like this stuff needs to be done. Right?
Exactly.
So when I repeat what they said back in the form of a question, a lot of times they'll give me more information, something else that I can actually work with. Right? So I'll go, you want to think about it? And just shut up, guys. Let them talk. Right? Next thing I got to do is find out whether or not there is a need established. So I'm going to ask them, look, before I take off, is there any doubt in your mind that this work actually needs to be done at this time? If they don't feel like it needs to be done at this time, then I'm pissing in the wind trying to close them, right? So
Right.
If they say, yes, I do feel like it needs to be done, whenever somebody states an opinion, what are we supposed to do?
State it back in a question.
No. Why? Why do you feel that way? I want the emotional response, not why do you think that, why do you feel that way? So, well, it is old, and it's been breaking down on us a lot. Probably going to have to replace it eventually anyways. Now I'm going to agree with them, like Anthony was saying. You're right. It is old. It's inefficient. The parts, hard to come by. When we can find them, they can be really expensive. You'll be without heating, air conditioning, plumbing, electrical, a solid roof, whatever it is that we're talking about for overnight or longer. So sure, I agree with you. Definitely needs to be done. I could even throw in, and you could just about get a new one with what you're overpaying the utility company. So sure, I agree with you. Definitely needs to be done. Really, really coming in and supporting them on their feeling, guys. Next question is about me and my company, right? Hey, do you think it would be a mistake to use me or to use my company? They're probably going to say no because they're wired for cooperation. Whenever somebody states an opinion and they just did, what am I supposed to do? I want their emotional reason.
Oh, I'm sorry. Give me about 5 minutes, and
You're
I'll
good,
be
dog. You're
tuned
good,
back
dog.
in. I gotta get the car loaded up.
Get on out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
This
right
is
back on there.
it's
I'm gonna be
okay.
listening.
Anthony, do you remember? Or you?
Could you? Sorry, I'm driving. Could you ask the question again?
Yeah, I said, do you guys feel like it would be a mistake to use me or my company? And they said no. They just shared an opinion with me.
Why? Why do you feel that way?
Exactly. I want to get them to start selling me on why they would use me, right?
Yeah.
So why? Why do you feel that way? Oh, well, you seem like a pretty good guy. I see your guys' trucks all over town. I know you
Yeah.
guys got pretty good ratings on the BBB. Now I'm going to agree with them again. You're right. And then I'm going to add some more features and benefits, right? You're right. Plus, you probably already know that we're in over 5,000 homes a year. So we know the codes, the climate, the constructions of the homes in the area. We know what works and what doesn't. Your job's not going to be a testing ground or a training lab. You'll get done right the first time, which is going to save you time and money. We have a 100% satisfaction guarantee, so it's impossible to waste your money with us. We prioritize our warranty calls. Most companies run warranty calls only Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. But when you do business with us, you get a speed pass right to the front of the line. You get service right away. Plus, all of our guys are background checked. Were you aware that number 1 and number 2 trades being taught in the prison today are plumbing and air conditioning? With us, you, your family, and all of your belongings are safe. So sure, I agree. We're definitely the right company for the job. I just slung out 4 more features and benefits for them to make them feel good. When people feel good, they end up buying, right? When they feel comfortable and safe, they end up buying. So sure, I agree with you. We're definitely the right company for the job. Here it comes. Level with me. How do you feel about the money? Nobody likes the price, do they? Do they ever like the price? Wow, that's a great price. I can't believe I'm getting it so cheap. When was the last
No, they
time you
don't.
heard that? Right? So level with me. How do you feel about the price? Oh my God, it's a lot of money, Gene. Now what do I have to do? I got to get rid of that first objection. Remember? I want to think about it, or it's going
Oh,
to
so
come up.
it's not as much as that you had to think about it. You're just worried about the money, right, Gene?
Yeah, and it's like a veil has come off of my eyes, and I can actually see what their real problem is right now. It's like, oh, okay, all right. So it's not really even so much that you need to think about it. You already thought about it. It's the money, right? Now they can't bring that I want to think about back up later. And if they do, I'll go, hey, you remember earlier when you said that it really wasn't so much that you needed to think about it. You'd already thought about it. It was the money. Would it be impossible for us to just sit together for 2 or 3 minutes and see if that's something that I could help you with? They're probably not going to say no to that. Or they probably are going to say no to it because it's a no question. No, I wouldn't mind that. It'd be fine. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Now we can start having conversations about the money, right? Or, hey, you said it's the money, it's a lot of money. Can you say more about that? Maybe they're thinking that their neighbor got one for 5 or 6 grand cheaper and they're just keeping it from you, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's, look, I didn't budget that much for this. It's 25 grand and I only budgeted 15. Completely different paths to handle those issues for the client, right? But we can't get there if we don't say something like, can you say more about that? Right? A lot of times we don't have to because they'll just come out and tell us, hey, my neighbor got one for 5, 6 grand cheaper. I'm going to get some of the quotes. So, okay, got it. So it's not so much that you need to think about it. You already thought about it. You're wanting to get other quotes. right? And now I'm switching to what objection I'm actually handling. So again, it's mirror them. You want to think about it? Find out whether or not we've established a need. Do you feel like this work actually even needs to be done? Is there any doubt in your mind that it actually needs to be done at this time? They're going to give you an opinion. You're going to ask them why they feel that way. Then come in and support them with more reasons, right? Then we're going to go find out whether or not they trust us and they feel like it'd be a mistake to use us as a company. They're going to give us their opinion. We're going to ask them why they feel that way. And we're going to bring in at least 3, 4, 5 more features and benefits to support what they said and make them right. Then we're going to ask them how they feel about the money. Not what do you think about the money? Think is logical, feels emotional, right? So it's how do you feel about the money? God, it's a lot of money. Okay, I got it. So it's not so much that you really need to think about it. You already thought about it. It's the money. Yeah, it's the money, Gene. Can you say more about that? Now I possibly can handle whatever objection it is, guys. So, Bryan, if you want to get that down, it's going to be probably in your level 3 certification, but it is all you have to do is go find the top 3 objections scripts, and that will be in there. I want to think about it. I got to talk to my spouse, and I got to get other quotes, or the price is too high. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. What's up, Keenan? Good to see you, big dog.
What's up, dude?
Another day, another dollar, homie. How are things going for you?
It's all right. Then had some wins last week. I sold like 60 grand. Wasn't great. It wasn't bad.
That's better than a poke in the eye with a sharp stick. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's some guys on here that wish that they had sold 60 grand last week.
And then yeah, it's been a little.
What's that?
Been a little slow, but this week, but not bad. Like
Good.
3 or 4 grand a day. Not
Good.
great. Not horrible.
Cool, man. Well, do you have any questions this morning or anything that you wanted to share with the group?
Where are the level 3 objections? Is it?
Oh, so a lot of that stuff is in your sales tracker, but if you go into the Facebook group and you go into the files section, just scroll down and you'll look for top 3 objections is called. That's what the document's called.
All right.
Cool. Keenan, I actually let's role play with you for a second. You just gave me a quote for 25 grand, and I'm gonna tell you I need to talk to my wife about this.
Okay, that's totally fine. Do you want to call her on my phone or your phone?
I'll call her on mine.
Okay. So if knowing your wife the way you know your wife, if she were here, what option would she pick?
Oh, she likes expensive shit.
So she would pick the top option?
Yeah, that's why I sent her off shopping, so that I could make sure that we didn't have to buy the most expensive while you were here.
What do you think she would like about the top option?
Oh, just because it's the most expensive. She just likes the most expensive shit.
Okay. So sounds like you want the middle of the road.
Yeah, I usually, get 3 different options, and I usually pick the middle. That was what Dad said to do.
Okay. Well, what do you like about the middle?
The price, and that it's not the cheapest. I don't like buying the cheapest stuff.
So you're looking for longevity?
Well, to a certain extent. I mean, it's not my forever home, but I don't want any garbage in here.
Okay. So you're thinking about you think the middle option? So when's a good time to install? Tuesday or Wednesday?
All right. So are you going to have me call her or no?
Oh,
You're just
okay.
going to try to close anyways.
No, I thought I would. I in the real life, I would have have her call.
Okay. So boom, I just called and I couldn't get a hold of her.
Okay. So, so okay. So knowing the top ops, knowing your wife the way you do, and she would pick the top option. Let's pick. So what I can do is because I have rebates from the manufacturer of,
Mm-hmm.
like I said earlier, of $2,500. I really don't want you to miss out these rebates. So what I can do is we can sign you up for this one and get all the paperwork. And then when your wife comes home, I'll call you at 8 o'clock. And if she wants a different option, we can change it there. Sound fair?
So you're just going to pencil me in.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all. What if I said no? I really, really, really need to talk to her. She left this morning. She took the checkbook and my balls. She put them both in her purse, and she's gone.
Okay, so when is a good time for me to come back and go over all the options when you and your wife are both home?
Ooh, I really like that you're doing that and you're resetting. But I'm going to give you a hard time, right? And go, yeah, I don't even think you need to come back, man. I just need to talk to her about it.
So,
I'll just give you a
Gene,
call and let you know which one we want to do.
I totally respect that, and I agree. Um, so what I found is I try to get 5-star service,
Mm-hmm.
and your wife is gonna have questions. And if I just leave it up to a game of telephone, I don't feel like that's 5-star service.
Hmm.
Would it be too much to give 5-star service to just come back when you and your wife are home and we can go over all the options and see what is the best solution for your home?
I would bite on that one.
Yeah, that's good.
I would bite on it for sure. Now, Keenan, let's say that he's gonna call her, right? And let's just pretend that he's gonna end up getting a hold of her, right? And that he's gonna be able to keep her on the phone for as long as it takes to get a yes or no. One of the things I love to do before he calls her, I'll go, hey, wait a minute. Just before you call her, just a quick question. Um, if it's okay with her, is it okay with you?
That's gangster.
Now, when he's getting ready to make the phone call, I'll go, okay, now real quick, what are you going to say about the boom, fill in the blank? What are you going to say about the surge protector? What are you going to say about the ductwork modifications? What are you going to say about this item over here? And you'll find that they struggle a little bit. And I'll go, um, look, if you're anything like any of my other clients, Keenan, you didn't go to HVAC school or plumbing school or electrical school, right? And so sometimes when we're trying to explain things that we don't understand as well as a professional might, some things can get lost in translation. So would you like for me to help and assist in explaining these things so that nothing gets lost in translation? You guys have got all the real information you need to make an educated and informed choice. Would that be unreasonable, or would you like me to help you with that? Now, when I've got her on the phone and I've gone through everything, now I can say to her, Mrs. Smith, I was talking to Mr. Smith, and he said that if it's okay with you, it's okay with him. So, is it okay with you? Dude, I'm telling you, it's been some strong, strong closes because it's like he already said yes. As long as you're good with it, we're good, right? So I really, really love before they call to go, hey, before you call, if it's okay with her, is it okay with you? And then boom, I can reverse that later on. Just lost.
Is that in any of your where can I find that to study that?
you can come back to this video and write it down.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I lost my camera there for a minute for some reason. I don't know why. Uh, what else was I gonna say? I think that was it on that one. I really like how you handled that, though, Keenan.
Thanks, dude.
My pleasure, bro. My pleasure. And I'm sure the other people in the group liked it too. So I'm gonna steal some of that back from you and sell it back to you next year.
Right. That's like just a hodgepodge of like Victor and like Joker, Sarah, and shit I learned from you.
You're not supposed to cuss on this podcast.
Oh, sorry.
Just playing. Just playing. Those are cuss words. Don't talk about my competitors.
Oh.
Good shit, man. It's always fun to hang out with you, bro. You guys got anything else you want to talk about this morning? We've got a small room today. Because I don't want to keep you just so you can hear my voice. Do, 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 do.
What?
Was somebody going to ask a question just now?
On last night, I was heading down the road. What's that?
Say that again. You broke up.
The calls on like last night at 5. What are those? 'Cause I hadn't been on one yet. I was trying to jump on, but I was heading down the road.
That could be a session that Eric was holding. Angel, can you confirm that for me? Whatever's going on at 5:00 on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, that's Eric.
Is he
You
still
can
doing
talk.
that?
If there's somebody, yeah, he still checks it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, that's just like a bonus session, Bryan, that Eric holds for anybody that needs help. And sometimes Joshua will do that too. He'll have like a scripting session on a Saturday or something like that just to help people to get their basic stuff down. So, guys, I'm sorry about my video. I think I'm just going to continue to have problems with my video this morning for some reason. I don't know what it is, but c'est la vie. Anything else, guys? Go ahead, Bryan.
A couple written down, but I left them at the house. I can't recall what they were now. Something with the sales tracker. So I think there's a few adjustments that can be made on that, because it's averaging in like a no sale, so like 0 into your average ticket, and then
It's
also
supposed to.
like the other day. It's supposed to.
Yeah, because average sale and average ticket are a
average
different thing. Sorry, buddy, you're breaking up a little bit.
All right, so yeah, I was looking at it. Yeah, I'm on back roads, man. I apologize.
No, you're good. See, this is it's funny too because you're not West Coast, right? You're East Coast.
Correct.
Yeah, that's funny because West Coast people, I call it West Coast math, but West Coast people, especially California people, when they say average ticket, they're really talking about their average sale, because they're not including the zeros. When I include the zeros, I call that average ticket, not average sale. So that's why. And if there's ever anything that's not working right on there, hit Angel up in this group, in the Facebook group, or you just shoot her an email at support@leadninjasystem.com, and she'll get that. She's amazing. She'll absolutely help you, and she's quick too. So
awesome. Yeah, and the other thing was, like, you can't count a follow-up, right? So the other day, I didn't run any calls. I had some things going on, but I did sell a $22,000 follow-up. So it throws off your percentages there.
Well, we just go back to the day that we ran that call because it will be in the sales tracker, and we just modify the numbers.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Fair enough.
That way it's not throwing stuff off.
Gotcha.
But good observations. Thanks for bringing that up because some other people might have been thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, listen, crush the day, brother. I hope that you go out and slay it, man. And you and your wife are in our prayers.
Thanks,
Just so you
man. I
know.
really appreciate that. I
My
definitely
pleasure.
do. She told me, and he there really meant a lot. So, we really do appreciate that.
100%, dude. 100%. Anybody else got anything else they want to rap about this morning? Brandon Swift, how about you? I'm going to say that that's a no. I'm going to take that as a no. All right, gentlemen, listen.
I want to throw in just real quick, Jason.
Go ahead.
Sorry about that. See, I closed out June at 543,000 for the
Nice
month. So
job,
that was my
dude.
second $500,000 month.
Isn't it a thing of beauty? Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Yeah, and it was an oddly slow month too, but pulled out all the stops and finished up at about a 60% close with a 17.4 average ticket, I think. Average sale. Sorry.
Nice. That is beautiful, man. I love it when a plan comes together. And what a better living this is than just doing the install side, right?
Oh, far.
Good stuff, man. I remember my late father-in-law when I was getting into sales, guys. I was making like 42 grand a year as an installer, and I was nervous because I was going straight commission. And he told me, his name is Don. He said, Gene, you're doing the right thing. And I was like, how can you be so sure? He said, Gene, you'll probably only ever be worth 30, 40, 50 bucks an hour with your hands. But if you use your words, you can make as much money as you would ever imagined, right? Keenan, please mute, brother. Thank you, sir. So remember that, guys. You only ever be worth so much money with your hands, but if you use your words and you use your communication skills, the sky is the limit, folks. I'm going to let you guys go. Rock and roll. Have a great day. Kick some ass. Let's take the next steps towards your certifications, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Love you guys. See you.
See ya.